Please be seated. Good morning. I want to welcome everyone to this celebration of accomplishment. I am Dr. Randy Ryan, the 11th president of Chadron State College. Today, we gather for one of the oldest secular ceremonies in Western society, the conferring of academic degrees as a symbol of intellectual attainment. The robes we wear link today's ceremony with its medieval past and remind us of the importance of higher education. I'm pleased so many of you could join us to celebrate today and recognize the perseverance, hard work, and achievement of Chadron State College students. Due to a blizzard in the winter of 2022, commencement had to be called off. So we are honoring those graduates today, along with summer of 2022 and the spring 2023 graduates. Please feel free to come forward and take pictures as you wish as your graduate comes across the stage or is hooded. We've got plenty of room down here, and we really want you to come down and take advantage of that. We will begin this event with a moment of reflection to be delivered by Jace Dermer-Anvil. Mr. Dermer-Anvil graduated in December with a Bachelor of Arts degree and is from Gearing, Nebraska. Jace?
Thank you for that introduction. I'm Jace Dermer-Anvil, 2022 graduate, and I have a couple words. Before I do anything, I'm going to take a selfie. I'll tag you all in it. Everybody smile. All right, thank you. Before I start reading this, I wrote this speech about 6 months ago, and I haven't looked at it since, so bear with me. I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak here today, and I would like to welcome everyone to the 2022 Chadron State College Spring Commencement Ceremony. So this past summer, I rode my bike across the United States as part of a class that was offered here at Chadron State College. On that trip, I learned a few things that I'd like to share with my fellow graduates. First, don't fall into swampy canals. They smell bad, and that's just one of many reasons. But don't use this as an excuse to not ride along said swampy canals, because who knows what you might see. They present you an opportunity to see new flora and fauna, and they can give you a pretty decent story. Second thing I would like to share is that Iowa is not flat. Whatever you might have heard is a lie. It's all up and down, all day, every day. And in the most cliched way, Iowa is a lot like life. So when you crest your next hill, take some time to coast down before you do it again. Eventually you'll cross into Illinois, and it'll flatten out until you get to Eastern Ohio. Third, don't be afraid to invest in things that'll last. A $1 rain poncho will keep you dry for a day, but a nice rain jacket will keep you dry for a summer. A Walmart bike can get you down the block, but if you invest in one, it'll get you across the country. This includes one thing that you need to do is take care of these investments, because if you don't, they will slowly fall apart. So take time to clean your bike, air your tires up, and tighten bolts down, because everything and everyone needs a little TLC. Care for your things and they'll care for you back. And the same goes for the relationships that you've made here and the relationships you'll make in the future. Finally, don't be afraid to take a rest day. Climbing a mountain does not count as a rest day. Drinking 2 huckleberry shakes and napping in the sun, that's a rest day. Taking a day to rest won't set you back a week, not even a day. Because 60 miles that you were gonna ride that day, you can just add on 5 for the next 12, and you will be A-okay. And taking that rest day, you'll feel better for it. So again, I wanna say thank you for the opportunity to speak here today. Hopefully some of this made sense. If not, I apologize. Before they take the mic away from me, I would like to congratulate everyone here today And thank you to everyone who showed up to support us. Thank you.
Thank you, Jace. We are gathered here today to honor the undergraduate and graduate classes of 2022 and 2023. However, it is also important that we honor those people here today who have supported and encouraged you through the years. I would like to take a few minutes to recognize those people who made it possible for you to be here today. I would like to start by asking everyone in the audience who graduated from Chadron State College to stand and be recognized. In many cases, the graduates who will walk across the stage today are the latest generation from families of multiple generations of CSC graduates. For some of you, you have the distinction and honor of being the first generation in your family to graduate from college today. Now, would the parents of the graduates please stand? Would the grandparents of the graduates please stand and be recognized? Would the spouses of the graduates please stand and be recognized? Would the children of the graduates please stand and be recognized? Would the grandchildren of the graduates please stand and be recognized? Brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, would you please stand and be recognized? Friends, sweethearts, graduate of the graduates, would you please stand? And those of you who just joined us by accident today, we got one? Okay. Well, enjoy the celebration. One more round of applause, please, for all those people who made it possible for our graduates. The other very special people who made it possible for the graduates to be here today are the faculty and staff of Chadron State College. Would the faculty please stand and be recognized, and please remain standing for just a moment. Would the staff of Chadron State College please stand and be recognized? The people standing before you have dedicated their talents and time to make it possible what we celebrate here today. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce to you the distinguished individuals joining me as members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Mrs. Margene Terrell, Academic and Personnel Committee Chair of the Board of Trustees of the Nebraska State Colleges. Dr. Jim Powell, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Jim Margetts, Dean of Essential Studies in the School of Liberal Arts. Dr. Shonda French Collins, Interim Dean of Graduate Studies in the School of Business and Mathematics. Dr. Grant Sassy, Interim Dean of Curriculum Accreditation in the School of Professional Studies and Applied Sciences. Mr. Michael Sandstrom, today's commencement speaker. Ms. Melissa Mitchell, our registrar, and Dr. Tammy Selby, our Vice President for Enrollment Management. Please join me in recognizing these individuals. It is now my pleasure to invite Mrs. Margene Terrell to the podium to bring official greetings from the Board of Trustees of the Nebraska State Colleges.
Thank you, Dr. Ryan. Good morning, everyone. It's exciting to see such a full house. This is quite a deal. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Nebraska State Colleges, it is my privilege to welcome Dr. Ryan, the faculty, staff, alumni, graduates, and family friends that are here to the Chadron State Commencement Ceremony. It's a pleasure for me to be here today as we celebrate Chadron State's graduating classes. It's one of my favorite duties as a part of the Board of Trustees to participate in such a joyful and momentous occasion of the commencement. Graduates, this day is about you, what you have achieved through hard work, determination, and probably some very creative moments of inspiration to get through it. Graduation is a time to imagine your future and the world to come. I hope you take the time to look back at your tenure at Chadron State, and when you do, I hope you do so with fondness. As you look to the road ahead, I hope you see Chadron State as a part of that future, and you're always welcome here. We look forward to hearing about your personal and professional adventures and achievements as you build on the foundation that you built while you were here at Chadron State. As you begin this new stage of your life, be confident you can and will make a difference, because like Chadron State graduates before you, who have possessed knowledge and skills conferred by an excellent education. I believe each and every one of you has the capacity to succeed and to make our world a better place. Thank you to all the parents, the friends, family, and loved ones who are witnessing this great moment today in each graduate's life. Let us give our combined wishes to all the graduates on their journey ahead. And without further ado, as a member of the Board of the Trustees of the Nebraska State College System, President Ryan, I invest you with the power and authority to grant degrees to the graduates of Chadron State. Congratulations. Next, I have the honor of awarding the Nebraska State College Teaching Excellence Award to a Chadron State faculty member. Each year, the Nebraska State College system recognizes a faculty member from one of the 3 state campuses with the Teaching Excellence Award. A nominee from each college is submitted for consideration after being selected as the college-level Teaching Excellence Award recipient. The Nebraska State College Board of Trustees selected Dr. Mary Keithley as the 2023 Teaching Excellence Award recipient for the state colleges. This award recognizes superior teaching and advising, innovative instructional practices, high educational standards, and engaging learning environments that inspire and motivate students. Chancellor Paul Terman said Mary is an outstanding educator who reflects core values of mission and mission, and vision of Chadron State College and Nebraska State College system. He acknowledged her dedication and passion for science and her students through her innovative techniques of learning activities and innovative teaching. Interim Dean of the Graduate Studies, Business, Mathematics, and Science, Dr. Shonda French Collins said, Dr. Keithley goes above and beyond her call as an educator each and every day to set her students up to succeed in life after Chadron. We are lucky to have her as a teacher and a mentor, and words cannot describe how impactful she has been to student success. Dr. Keithley has and will continue to be a phenomenal educator. CSE student Brianna Smith said Dr. Keithley is instrumental in the organization and success of peer-assisted study session. So Dr. Keithley, if you would come forward and join me on the stage. And then, yep, thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Keithley. Michael Sandstrom is a 2013 graduate of Chadron State College who teaches social science and is the head football coach at Chadron High School. Sandstrom also earned a master's degree from CSE in 2017. Sandstrom's roots run deep in the community. His great-grandfather established a bakery in Chadron during the Great Depression, making Sandstrom and his wife, Cheyenne's sons, Roman and Luca, the fourth generation to call Chadron home. In 2015, Sandstrom was the James Madison Institute Colorado Fellow, and after relocating to teach at his alma mater, he received the 2019 Nebraska History Teacher of the Year Award from the Gilder Lerman Institute of American History. In 2022, he was named the Outstanding Teacher for the 3rd District by the Nebraska State Council for Social Studies. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Sandstrom to the podium to be our speaker today.
Thank you, Dr. Ryan. When I heard you invited me to speak here, I assumed we'd have a full gymnasium. There's no other explanation than to invite a history teacher to a full gym, so we could hopefully clear that out, because nothing puts students to sleep faster than a history teacher's voice. Bueller, Bueller. No, I'm overcoming one of my great fears here today, not speaking in front of people, but rather disappointing such a large group of individuals. And so I'll do my best to overcome that fear. I'm used to disappointing my wife on a daily basis, but now I can disappoint a larger group and she can feel like she has company. I intentionally attempted to leave my introduction short for Dr. Ryan. He added a little bit there because today is not about me. Simply put, this is about what you've accomplished and the things that you have going and your steps towards future goals. It may only be one small step for man, as Neil Armstrong famously stated, but it's a giant leap forward in your lives. So on to the stars of the show, the graduating class of 2023, especially the students from my Thursday night classes, Dan Dunbar and Isaiah Meyer. If all of you students are as passionate and competent, which I'm sure you are, as Isaiah and Dan, I know that you guys will be successful in anything that you do. 10 years ago, I was giving a speech at Ivy Day the night before my own graduation, and during that speech, I told the assembled crowd about the story of the 2 mice that fell into a bucket of cream. The first mouse quickly gave up and died. The second mouse kicked, churned, and fought with its legs till it had turned that butter or that cream into butter, and it walked out. I told the crowd that night that they were the second mouse, that after 12 years of primary and secondary school, combined with 4 or 5 years at college level, or in some cases 6 or 7 years. No, those are called doctors. My friend John McClain never figured that one out, but you've accomplished a major milestone at this point. I believe my 23-year-old self was partially correct in my assessment that day. This does mark the culmination of your educational journey up to this point. There were moments of struggle along the way from both you and your loved ones. I think it is important to quickly reflect on some of those moments, such as when your guardians would repeatedly watch the ABC song on Cocomelon in order to help you hone your letter skills, or when they faithfully repeated every object around you to help build your vocabulary. Or my son's favorite pastime, playing I Spy in the car everywhere we go. To those nights where you're struggling with math homework in the elementary and middle school. To those nights in high school spent finishing trigonometry homework after play practice, football practice, or speech practice. To college when combining a full class schedule, athletics, a job, and some semblance of a social life sometimes made it feel like you were drowning. Every one of those experiences made you who you are today, and they make this moment even sweeter. It is just as satisfying for your loved ones who have seen you struggle and often been in the struggle with you. You deserve congratulations for what you've accomplished, but I also want you to think about those people that helped you walk across this stage today. When my sons eventually go through their graduations, I will remember all those little moments just like your family went through. I will remember watching hours of Cocomelon. I will remember slowly spelling out everyone's name to learn spellings. R, say R, Dad, and so on. I will remember reading the same dinosaur books over and over again. I can tell you that I will be extremely proud when that moment comes. And your loved ones deserve that same respect as well. Celebrate with them, share memories, show gratitude for all they have done and will continue to do. So on this day, I hope you'll get a few things from me in this short address. I hope that you can incorporate these simple thoughts into your life and lead a more successful and fulfilling life. I do not want you to think that I or anyone else has the answers to all of life's questions. We actually covered that in history class one day, but you fell asleep. It was a one-time opportunity, and now you're just going to have to struggle through life like the rest of us. Sorry. These 4 things, however, will improve your relationships and your life if you take and practice them thoughtfully. So first, as I mentioned a moment ago, I want you to practice gratitude. It should be easy on a day like this to remember all of those who helped you get where you are today. However, I think you should be able to do this on a daily basis. Love and appreciate the people and things in your life that make your life both rich and rewarding. We all have things that we can show gratitude for. Some are big, some are small, but we all have them. I would like to share a moment from my life when I found myself in a bad situation but felt overwhelmed by personal gratitude. In July 2011, I was in a 4.5 rollover car wreck on Interstate 76 outside of Brush, Colorado. The entire car fell asleep, including the driver, which is never a situation you want to find yourself in. I woke up suspended from the seatbelt and was fortunate to be rushed to the hospital with relatively minor injuries. This injury eventually ended my Chadron State College football career and left me on crutches for several weeks. However, despite the setback, I remember painting posts for my summer job about a week later as I went between on crutches. I remember listening to a song. It was about an 80-degree day, and I just felt overwhelmed by a sense of happiness that I still had something left on this earth to do. I have always been a hard-driving, intense person who pushes myself in school, athletics, activities, life. Yet in that moment, I had a profound sense of appreciation for the things in my life and the things that I had maybe taken for granted. Now, I'm not suggesting that you fall asleep at the wheel or drive in a car with someone who does, but I would say that you can take an active look at the life and the people you have, and you can find a profound sense of peace and calm. That will provide you with the ability to not only enjoy your life more, but also find success. Second, I want you to take an active role in planning and envisioning your success. I truly believe that a failure to plan is a plan to fail. You cannot be a passive actor in this life. Waiting for things to happen on your behalf is a fool's plan. You need to be actively moving your life in the direction that you want. It is important to remain flexible, because life will throw you curveballs and issue setbacks, and they will make life change constantly. But if you are searching for a specific opportunity, then it is important for you to know the skills, knowledge, and preparation that you need to make that dream a reality. Life often happens by chance, and the best opportunities are ones that you could never see coming. Yet I believe that you need to plan and lay out a vision for your own success. The most practical way I've ever seen this done is to keep a daily journal where you can set out short, medium, and long-term goals that will allow you to stay on track to the life you want to live. If you do this, you will be ready when those unexpected opportunities come your way. Third, and possibly most important, people forget this one all the time, I hope you find a way to be consistent. My high school PE teacher told me that you should always go the extra mile because it's never very busy. People can be great in short bursts, but few people are willing to consistently perform for years and decades. There is greatness in being able to consistently perform on the little things. It goes for everything: eating right, exercising, maintaining relationships with loved ones, establishing yourself in your career, and almost anything else you can possibly think of. I believe that discipline equals freedom. This quote might sound like a bit of an oxymoron, but if you do the things and apply them in your life consistently, you will eventually find success. Again, that road is not very busy, so get on it. Fourth and finally, you need to demonstrate faith in yourself and perseverance to weather the darker days. Success is generally not immediate, and the night is always darkest before the dawn. However, genuine belief in your own abilities and potential will always help you persevere through hard times. A quote from the Count of Monte Cristo demonstrates the importance of overcoming the inevitable adversity that is common to all human beings. In this film, Edmond Dantes, while giving a toast, stated that life is a storm, my young friend. You will bask in sunlight one moment, be shattered on the rocks the next. What makes you a man is what you do, and when that storm comes, you must look into that storm and shout, as you did in Rome, do your worst, for I shall do mine. Then the fates will know you as I know you, Albert Mondego, the man. You will struggle, you will fall, but true success and character can be found in those moments when your faith is challenged and strength of will is needed to persevere. This speech is already too long and is going to not be a foolproof guide to the successful and fulfilling life. However, I truly believe that you can be a much happier and productive person if you follow the steps. Be grateful, plan for your success, be consistent, and persevere. If you consider yourself to be that second mouse today, feel proud. Just understand that life might drop you in another bucket soon, and you'll have to be ready for that fight again. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, and enjoy the celebrations with your loved ones.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, the students, and the administration, thank you, Mr. Michael Sandstrom, for your inspiring words. All the 2022 graduates and 2023 candidates for the Masters of Arts in Education, please rise and remain standing. The Master of Business Administration, please rise and remain standing. The Master of Education, please rise and remain standing. The Master of Science and Organizational Management, please rise and remain standing. President Ryan, upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty and the academic deans, I recommend to you these candidates for the conferring upon them the Master of Arts in Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, and the Master of Science and Organizational Management degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Powell. By virtue of the authority vested in me as president of Chadron State College by the Board of Trustees of the Nebraska State Colleges, and upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty, I confer upon you the degrees of Master of Arts in Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Science in Organizational Management, with all of the rights, privileges, benefits, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
Academic Dean Dr. James Margetts and Interim Academic Deans Dr. Shonda French Collins and Dr. Grant Sassy will assist with the hooding of the graduates along with the candidates' advisors. We will first have the 2022 graduates come to the stage and be hooded, and will be followed by our 2023 graduates. Please come forward to accept your diploma. Family members, feel free to come forward for photographs. Master of Arts in Education, Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Jacqueline Marie Burr, hooded by Dr. Tara Wilson. Master of Arts in Education, School Counseling, Mackenzie Leanne Corbine, hooded by Dr. Katie Woods. Master of Arts in Education, Educational Administration, Ashley Nicole George, hooded by Dr. Robin Brierly. Master of Arts in Education, Educational Administration, William T. Wagner, hooded by Dr. Robin Brierly. Master of Education, Curriculum and Instruction, Elementary Educational Technology, Shandy Marie Moats, hooded by Dr. Robin Brierly. Master of Arts in Education, Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Kelly R. Ward, hooded by Dr. Robin Brierly. Master of Science in Organizational Management, Human Services, Kayla Destiny Candelaria, hooded by Dr. Josh Ellis. Master of Science in Organizational Management, Human Services, Chantel Merchant, hooded by Dr. Kim Madsen. Master of Arts in Education, School Counseling, Kelsey Ann Cahill, hooded by Dr. Katie Woods. Master of Arts in Education, School Counseling, Josie A. Diven, hooded by Dr. Katie Woods. Master of Arts in Education, Clinical Mental Health Counseling, Virginia Jenny Garrett, hooded by Dr. Tara Wilson. No. Master of Arts in Education, Educational Administration, Melissa Ann Keenan, hooded by Dr. Robin Brierly. Master of Arts in Education, Educational Administration, Susan Marie Quick, hooded by Dr. Robin Brierly. Master of Arts in Education, Curriculum and Instruction, Reading Specialist, Kirsten E. Deacon, hooded by Dr. Robin Brierly. Master of Education, Curriculum and Instruction, Special Education, Janet Renee Victory, hooded by Dr. Robin Brierly. Master of Arts in Education, History, Artie Dow Parker, hooded by Dr. Kurt Kinbacher. Master of Business Administration, Ariel Clifford. Got it. Hooded by Dr. James Kern. Master of Business Administration, Megan C. Holtz, hooded by Dr. Nicholas Fisher. Yep. Master of Business Administration, Wilfred Waltrud Wesley Lehman, hooded by Dr. Comfort Aku. Master of Business Administration, Brady Michael Delamont, hooded by Dr. Gary Dusick. Master of Business Administration, Nathan Loomis, hooded by Dr. Gary Dusick. Master of Business Administration, Rebecca Ann McAllister, hooded by Dr. Gary Dusick. Master of Business Administration, Bailey M. Steiner, hooded by Dr. Cassandra Ritson. Master of Business Administration, Abigail J. Swanson, hooded by Dr. Cassandra Ritson. Master of Science in Organizational Management, Human Services, Regina Marie Dixon, hooded by Dr. Shonda French Collins. Master of Science in Organizational Management, Human Services, Emily M. Hansen, hooded by Dr. Shonda French Collins. Master of Science in Organizational Management, Human Services, Brandy Renee Ferguson, hooded by Dr. Joshua Ellis. Let's have a final round of applause for our new master's graduates of 2022-2023. At this time, I would like to introduce First Lieutenant Colin Webster. First Lieutenant Webster, will you please come forward for the military commissioning of our cadet, Chase Mestis.
Good morning, Dr. Ryan, distinguished guests, family, and friends. I'm First Lieutenant Colin Webster, Assistant Professor of Military Science for the Chadron State College ROTC program. Today we gather to celebrate the accomplishments and successes of these graduates. You have overcome many difficulties and challenges to earn your degrees. Additionally, you have made lasting friendships and gained sound wisdom from mentors. Now we take time to recognize an act of selfless commitment to the service of others and our nation. In a few moments, Chase Mestis will take the oath of commissioned officers and become an officer in the United States Army. By joining ROTC, Chase took on extra classes and several extracurricular training events to work towards earning a commission. The oath signifies his accomplishments and disciplined efforts. The oath of commissioned officers dates back to the Continental Army raised to fight our Revolutionary War. It represents a solemn promise to fulfill your duty. A very fitting comparison arises as we witness the coronation of the United Kingdom's new king. The armed forces of the United Kingdom swear an allegiance to their monarch. Dictators may demand similar loyalty oaths. Here in the U.S., our military swears its oath to the Constitution. We are honor-bound to defend it. We are honor-bound in our service to the country and the citizens. The mission of the United States Army is to fight and win our nation's wars through the application of dominant land warfare. The oath is the foundation of trust between the Army and the American people that allows us to accomplish that mission. Our military is an all-volunteer force. We are entrusted with the lives of those we lead. The people trust that their lives will be risked reluctantly and not be unnecessarily put in harm's way. We are accountable to the Constitution and laws of this country. As representatives of the United States, we are sent around the world. We strive to showcase the goodwill and nature of the American people. The American people demand military leaders who demonstrate high standards of character and competence. We must conduct ourselves in a manner that reflects core values such as integrity, justice, and liberty. In 1950, Brigadier General Samuel Marshall wrote, "Upon being commissioned in the armed services of the United States, a man incurs a lasting obligation to cherish and protect his country and to develop within himself that capacity and reserve strength which will enable him to serve its arms and the welfare of his fellow Americans with increasing wisdom, diligence, and patriotic conviction. This is the meaning of his commission." I ask that you really pay attention and think about the words of the oath as we recite them here today. So now I invite Chase Mestis up to the front, and I will administer the oath to him. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Chase Morgan Mestis, do solemnly swear.
I, Chase Morgan Mestis, do solemnly
I'll support and defend the Constitution of the United States
swear. I will support and defend the Constitution
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office on which I am about to enter.
the duties of the office in which I am about to
So help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. Chase's new rank is pinned on by his fiancee Addie Platt and his mom Lindsay Mestis. And now he will receive his first salute from his dad, Clint Mestis. Congratulations, Lieutenant Mestis.
Thank you, First Lieutenant Webster, and congratulations to our new lieutenant and your family. And for all those in service presently and those who served formerly, thank you for your service. During today's commencement, we should recognize those undergraduate students who have graduated or are graduating with academic honors. In recognition of their outstanding academic achievement, they are wearing medallions. Please note that those students graduating cum laude have attained a cumulative grade point average of 3.6 to 3.74. Those graduating magna cum laude have a grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89, and those graduating summa cum laude have a grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0. All honor graduates, please rise and be recognized. Please be seated. The 2022 graduates and the 2023 candidates for the Bachelor of Applied Science degree, please rise and remain standing. The Bachelor of Arts degrees, please rise and remain standing. The Bachelor of Science degree, please rise and remain standing. The Bachelor of Science in Education degree, please rise and remain standing. President Ryan, upon the recommendation of the faculty, the chairs of the department, and the deans of the schools, I recommend to you these candidates for the conferring upon them their baccalaureate degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Powell. By virtue of the authority vested in me as president of Chadron State College by the Board of Trustees of the Nebraska State Colleges, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Education, with all the rights, privileges, benefits, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
2023 graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left. Please come forward to accept your diploma. Family, please feel free to come forward for photographs. Crystal Whetstein. Emily Kate Actor, summa cum laude. Riley Iono. Porter Charles Anderson II. Garrett Lawrence Avery. Cheyenne Bacon. Brand Jacob Baker. Shane Bayless. Taylor Bowen, summa cum laude. Colton J. Brienza, cum laude. Megan A. Adams, summa cum laude. Haley Anderson. Andrew Anthony Avila, summa cum laude. Tricia Marie Brierly, cum laude. Mercy S. Cash, magna cum laude. Gladys K. Inspar, summa cum laude. Stone A. Durham. Jace R. de Moranville, summa cum laude. Drake Darius D. Masters. Madison McCall Franklin. Jamie Lynn Gerard. Vivian Robin Gleason. Noah Matthew Hafner. Michael S. Henson. Allie Hughes, cum laude. Aubrey Rose Lawrence, summa cum laude. Macy Jane Murphy. Kelsey K. Peterson. Mackenzie R. Rising. Jessica Jean Riviera. Madison Diane Schlepp. Mariah Keeley Schlepp, cum laude. Riley Aaron Schlepp. Carrie Michelle Self, magna cum laude. Siddhant Shelke, summa cum laude. Kinsey Lee Smith, summa cum laude. April Marie Wagner. Mason Logan Watt. Kobe Blade Whipple. Andrew Scott Van Atten, cum laude. Haley J. Wilkins. Kelsey Breck Winner. Brendan Bramer. Todd Peter Brown. Madison May Grinsteiner. Benjamin Roy Jones. Ashley Morgan Jackson, magna cum laude. Michaela Marie McKeon. Sydney Alexis Brown, magna cum laude. Catherine L. Brown. Olivia Lynn Bryant, summa cum laude. Jarrett Benjamin Buckholz, summa cum laude. Oceal Cano, magna cum laude. Osvaldo Cano, cum laude. Jeremy Dwayne Carley, magna cum laude. Madison M. Cogdill. Carly Collier, summa cum laude. Emily Chipperfield Craig. Gage Joseph Delmont. Michaela Autumn Denbo, cum laude. Doris Mickey Douglas. Daniel Robert Dunbar. Anna Mae Fisher. Blaine Allen Flack. Sierra Rose Forsyth. Isaac Glantz. Jordan Marie Gracias. Aletta Nicole Grauberger. Panette Marine Gray. Tyler David Gutierrez. Carl William Hinman. Sydney Michelle Hine. Madison Mayanne Hoyda. Joe Lee Hummermeyer. Alexa May Hurtado. Jesse James Harmillo. Peyton Nathaniel Johansson, summa cum laude. Sullivan E. Jones, summa cum laude. Rashana L. Kelly. Zachary Klemp. Brooke Marie Kramer, summa cum laude. Andrew J. Kurtenbach. Bailey Joanne Lake. James Jason Larson. Ethan Patrick Leake. Kobe Nicholas Lepe. Katie M. Llewellyn. Christopher A. Liggett. Cooper Joe McLaughlin and Georgia. Caitlin Marie Mercer. Sierra Domino Mercer, magna cum laude. Chase Morgan Mestis, cum laude. Isaiah Myers. Cyrus James Miller. Co J. Neal. Olivia A. Newton. Levi Daniel Odell, summa cum laude. Olivia Tiana Pacheco, cum laude. Maria Noel Palladino. Angela Lynn Patterson. Gavin James Peitzmeyer, summa cum laude. Giovanna Ramirez. Yesenia Ramirez. Samuel Wayland Luke Reed. Donovan Michael Reese. Preston Dennis Renner. Haley Robbins. Braden Patrick Sandersfeld. Abigail Brooks Schaefer, magna cum laude. Sign. Seth Lloyd Simons. Christy Dawn Sue Bob. Haley Ray Sitzman. Mercedes Ann Sloan. Mason Smith. Philip A. Soto, summa cum laude. Addison Amber Spears. Carly Jordan Stahl. Madison Leanne Stark. Serenity Leanne Sturkle, cum laude. Jacob W. Stewart. Micaiah Micah Grace Stauffer, summa cum laude. Jace Robert Roy Stumpf, cum laude. Kaylee Dawn Shugru. Caleb Donovan Twite. Gage Uller. Kelsey Luann Van An. Devin J. Voles, magna cum laude. Zachary James Wellnitz, summa cum laude. Cole Brady Westfall, magna cum laude. Garrett Lyndall Wilson. Alyssa A. Wingler, summa cum laude. Dylan Scott Woods, summa cum laude. Samaya Renee Worrell. Ethan Matthew Zimmerman. Brooklyn B. Anderson. Kioma Olivia Asiere. Ashley Danielle Bayer. Brooke Nicole Becker. Brooke Taylor Benson. Jaden Della Bayer, magna cum laude. Lydia Colleen Connell, summa cum laude. Michael Edward D. Camellis. Parker Bradley Dillon. Shelby Nicole Dunn. Clayton John Eagle. Austin Bryce George. Robert Christian Hansen. Drake Owen Holdren. McKenna Ray Julin, magna cum laude. Kylie Ann Kempf. Sage Patrick Konachek, summa cum laude. Mackenzie J. Kovar, cum laude. Cameron Brooke Kozacek, magna cum laude. Joshua Allen Cruz, magna cum laude. Sierra J. Lee. Jaron Dean Meeks, cum laude. Roland McCartney Morgan, summa cum laude. Ian Isaac Poppenfuss, summa cum laude. Haley Jessica Payton. Rowdy Dylan Fail. Garrett Riley Reganisi. Trevin Wayne Sleater, cum laude. Kelly Ann Schock, summa cum laude. Aubrey J. Schultes, magna cum laude. Savannah Carol Solon, summa cum laude. Joseph A. Talley, magna cum laude. Abigail Ann Tidball, summa cum laude. Bailey Renee Underhill. Tristan Caleb Van Houten. Micaiah Jean Verbka, magna cum laude. Jordan Michelle Ware. Margaret Elizabeth Wilson, cum laude. Olivia May Albright. Heather Lynn Allred, summa cum laude. Madison Haley Barnard. Colton Scott Bell, magna cum laude. Eileen N. Burkhart. Samantha Taylor Carfield. Kelsey Nicole Croc, summa cum laude. Roxana Darlene Davila, summa cum laude. Celestina Maria Dean, cum laude. Kaylin Degnan, magna cum laude. Curtis Jerome Fries, cum laude. Brady William Fulmer. Samantha Dawn Hill. Stacy Ray Holthus. Peyton Catherine Grace Johnson, cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Jones, magna cum laude. Spencer Lee Knuth, summa cum laude. Catherine L. Lambert. Erica Michelle Loy. Casey Lene Lucas. Thomas P. Madden. Yasmin Ade Marquez, summa cum laude. Cole Robert Martinez, summa cum laude. Kaylee Annalisa Mason, magna cum laude. Cameron G. McClintock, cum laude. Haya K. McMillan. Robin Christine Mers, summa cum laude. McKenna Crystal Metzler, summa cum laude. Stephanie Babette Myers, magna cum laude. Cadron Nicole Quest. Kylie Ramig, magna cum laude. Haley Dawn Reed. Harley William Rhodes, summa cum laude. Nancy Ann Reeson. Delyn M. Rodriguez, cum laude. Madison S. Schlosser, cum laude. Trinity Ann Shipley. Megan Leah Sinks. Ebony R.L. Mercina, magna cum laude. Morgan L. Smith, summa cum laude. Anna Jo Thompson, magna cum laude. Lakita Deshay Thompson, summa cum laude. Vanessa Renee Vizcaino. Nicole Marie Walno, summa cum laude. Hannah B. Weir. Dallas Parker Wick, cum laude.
Let's have a final round of applause for all of our graduates today. I want to invite everyone in attendance to join us for a reception in honor of our graduates at the concession area on the mezzanine level. One last item before we adjourn. I would like to recognize and thank a few individuals who have contributed to this event. Dr. Kim Madsen, our faculty marshal and professor of family and consumer sciences. Our student marshals, Ms. Quinn Cope, who is a member of the CSC chapter of Cardinal Key National Honorary Society, or sorority. Mr. Harrison Goki, who is a member of the CSC chapter of Blue Key Honorary Fraternity. Mr. Jace Damaramville for providing the opening moment of reflection. Dr. John Wojcik and the CSC Wind Symphony for the music today. Ms. Carrie Gaswick, Vice President for Administration, as well as the custodial and the maintenance staff who make all of this setup possible. Mr. Alex Helmbrecht, Director of College Relations and the College Relations staff. Ms. Melissa Mitchell, Registrar and the Records Office staff. And Ms. Shelley Johns and the Conferencing Office staff, who also make sure all this gets set up and done properly. The student providing the closing moment of reflection is Ms. Jacqueline Burr from Harrison, Nebraska. Ms. Burr graduated with a Master of Arts in Education degree in December. And now, if you would please come forward, Ms. Burr.
Good morning, everyone. It's my honor and my privilege to speak with you this morning. I mean, here we are. We made it. We mastered the material. We completed the assignments. We handled the frustrations and the challenges, and we've written our last forum posts. At least I have. For those of you going on to attain higher degrees, you'll have several hundred more ahead of you. But here we are, and what does it all mean? What is it all for? Is it to get a better job? Is it to make more money than we would have otherwise? Is it to improve our status in the world? It's true that all of these are worthwhile endeavors, but I would argue that it's much more than that. We have been given a great gift, the gift of an education. We've been given the opportunity to learn about the world beyond our own experiences. We've been given the opportunity to enrich our lives with knowledge and perspective. Let me share some stats with you. According to the Asian Development Bank in association with Harvard University, 6.7% of the world's population holds a college degree. According to Pew Research, 37.9% of the US population holds a bachelor's degree. And finally, according to the Center for World University Rankings, US institutions hold the top 3 rankings in the world. And in the top 20 institutions, the US holds 16 spots. You are now part of a distinguished group that is the most educated in the world in a country that provides the best education in the world. Are you beginning to grasp the magnitude of the gift you've been given? Now, I know that some of you might be thinking that you paid dearly for this gift and you worked very hard for it, and that is true. But that in and of itself is a gift. It's a gift to have the freedom and the opportunity to pursue our dreams and achieve our goals. It's a gift to be able to improve ourselves and broaden our worldview. If you had a great support system and parents or others who stood shoulder to shoulder with you while you pursued this dream, please thank them and count your blessings. If you had great athletic or academic strengths and you managed to get through college on scholarships, again, count your blessings. Some of you are first-generation students and you're breaking brand new ground in your family. You've changed not only your world, but the world of future generations in your family. Well done. And some of you have reached this point through main strength and determination, with grit and perseverance and drive. Allow me to tell you about one of the graduates here today who has exhibited these characteristics. When I first met her as her academic advisor, she let me know that she had long desired to obtain a degree from Chadron State, that she loved to learn, especially in the fields of history and literature. Her husband and her 3 children had all earned their degrees here, and now it was her turn. And she persevered through technology learning curves, through health challenges, and through rigorous academics. And today, she walked across the stage with us. She is 81 years young. Her name is Mickey Douglas. Mickey, please let us recognize you again for your achievement. Now here's the kicker. A very wise and humble man once said, "From everyone who has been given much, much will be expected. And from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked." So what does this mean? I would argue that it means we've been entrusted with the responsibility by virtue of our education to help others. It means that we are just beginning, my friends. It means that this education is not only for our own benefit, rather it is for the benefit of our fellow man. Look around you. Take it all in. Then think of those back home who didn't have this opportunity. Think of those who were afraid to try. These are your brothers. These are your sisters. And yes, we are our brother's keeper. We are called to serve one another, bear each other's burdens, and lift each other up. It's not a cliche, it's a responsibility. Has anyone ever stood by your side and mentored you as you navigated college life and adulting? Mentor your brother. Have you ever been given the grace to turn in a late assignment, make up a missed workout, or retake a quiz? Give grace to your sister. Has anyone ever given you the benefit of the doubt when you could provide no evidence of your honesty or integrity? Give others the benefit of the doubt. Has anyone ever believed in you when you struggled to believe in yourself? Have they thought the best of you when you saw only your failures? Believe in others. Think only the best of your brothers and sisters. These are the ways that we utilize this gift we've been given to its greatest advantage. We leverage it for others. We lift each other up. We keep our brothers and sisters well. And in so doing, we make the world just a little bit better. So again, congratulations on a job well done. Now go and do wonderful things, not only for yourselves, but especially for others. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Burr. Will the audience please rise and remain standing during the recessional while the graduates and the faculty exit? We are now adjourned.